What is going on, guys? Pure Skills HD here, and today I'm bringing you a nice gameplay on the map COVE using the MP7 silenced and fast mags. I was a 98 and 5 gameplay, my very first match on the new Vengeance DLC at 7 a.m. in the morning. I hopped on, downloaded the map pack, and I hopped on COVE, and I got a pretty nice gameplay. I almost got close to the 100 plus, I just fell short at the end though. But that's not what I don't want to talk about the gameplay today. I want to talk about my thoughts on the new map packs and the old ones. Most of them, all of them leading up to this one, Vengeance. So the very first one we had was Revolution, and we got the Peacekeeper in that, which was a DLC. And most people got excited for that. That was the most reason people got it. And the maps on it were Downhill, Mirage, Hydro, and Grind. And they also had a Zombies map. If you don't know it, it's Die Rise. It was a pretty good map. It had the Slickle which was pretty overpowered, but they did nerf it a little bit. Also, they also had that map pack was mostly related. In my opinion, it was mostly sided with ARs and the maps. It was a lot of big maps, so if you were AR, that was a good map pack for you. And also then we had next one, which was Uprising, and with that one you got Mob of the Dead. It was your zombies map, no DLC, and yeah, with no DLC weapons is what I meant. And yeah, the maps you got were Encore, Magma, Vertigo, and Studio. Which Studio, it was a remake of Firing Range from Black Ops 1, and that was by far my favorite map of that map pack. That map pack was really a SMG map pack in my opinion. It was basically actually in the middle. It had two ones for ARs, and then Studio and like Magma, which I mean not Magma, Encore, which I thought was a SMG map. And yeah, so that was that map pack basically. It was a pretty good map pack. I enjoyed it. And yeah, now let's move on to the one we just came out with on July the 1st, which was Vengeance. And with that one, we got a lot of good maps. We got Uplink, Detour, Cove, and Rush. And we also got, if you don't know, Buried, which was and the Raygun Mark II with the new DLC, which was the big thing in that. The Raygun Mark II, really good zombies gun, and Buried, a really good map. Let's see, let's move on to Uplink. And Uplink, if you don't know, is a remake of Summit from Black Ops 1. They did a really good job on it. You can still do all the same spots you could before, so that's good. They didn't take out the spots like they did in Studio, which is good. Because I remember a lot of people did not like that about that map. And mostly Uplink, that is mostly like an SMG map. I would prefer an SMG on it, like an MP7 MSMC. And yeah, score streaks, it's usually just the same. If you get them in the spawn trap on that map, then it's really good. But if you don't, then it's a real pain to get them in it, because they're always in the building, and it's just really hard to get them if you're using a controlled kill streak. So that's my thoughts on that map. And now let's move on to Detour. If you don't know, Detour is on the Golden Gate Bridge in New York. And yeah, so that map, it's not my favorite. It's my least favorite out of all of them. And that's because it's not really, the spawns aren't too great in it, and you get shot in the back a lot of times. And I just really don't like the layout of that map. If I had to say, it's mostly an AR map. Submachine gun's not too good on it. Just long range is a sight. I would not prefer, I'd not recommend a SMG on that map. And yeah, so that's my opinions on that. Again, Detour, my least favorite out of all of them. And next we move on to Cove, which is this one right here, the one that you're watching this gameplay on. And this is my third favorite behind behind Uplink. And I like this. I do like this map. It just suits my playstyle. I stick to the outsides of the map. You can flank the enemy. The spawns aren't too great in it, and it's just a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun playing on this map. You can get them in a spawn trap good. They tend to spawn in one area, and if you know what you're doing, then you'll do fine on that map. But let's move. I got one thing to say about this map: the score streaks. If you're using a lodestar or something like that, it's really annoying because the palm trees in the map, the leaves will always get you. I don't know why. They're just the missiles. They just seem to get you whenever you're using it. Like you'll see in this gameplay where I get a lot of shots from my lodestar where I could have got kills, but they just hit the leaves, and that's most likely, in my opinion, what caused me not to get 100 plus on this. See, look right there. I shot and it hit the palm tree right there, which was not. That's just one thing I had to say about this map. But overall, it's a pretty good map. And yeah, um, yep. And next would be my favorite, and that would be Rush. If you don't know, it's a paintball arena, really close quarters. Spawns are really good for spawn trapping, but not too good if you're the one getting spawn trapped. And I would really recommend a shotgun or an SMG on that map. Uh, just I don't really like assault rifles on that map. It's too close quarters for me. And yeah, that's my favorite map out of all of them, and I hope it's yours too. Uh, it's just a really good map overall. And the score streaks on it, let me just say something about the score streaks. The score streaks are good if you can get them in the spawn trap, just like COVE and Detour. If you get them in the spawn trap, it will be good, and you will pretty much get the game. And the again with the because of the score, I mean the objective play, it's really good for domination. It's my favorite for objective play overall because it has really good hard points and hard point, and it has really good domination because in the B flag, it's really easy to get a hold of. And yeah, so these were my thoughts on the new Vengeance map pack and the ones before that. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and don't forget to leave a like and comment and subscribe if you're new. This is Pure Skills HD, and I'm out.